morning, I want you to think about the words that you were just lifting up to the Lord, right? What does it mean it's all about you, Jesus? What does that mean to you? Now go ahead and make your way back to your seats. Where do I need to stand so it doesn't echo? Is this good? Okay. All right, so as I was preparing, I stayed up late last night to do kind of some finishing touches on what I felt like the Lord wanted me to share. And as I was sitting over here this morning, he totally scrapped it and has me going a different way, so bear with me. I was looking up here at the stage, and I was looking around the sanctuary, everybody listening to or engaging in worship up here. And I had completely forgotten that this stage is only about a month and a half old, right? And what a gift that was, what a blessing that was for our school and for us to be able to worship in a much bigger capacity. I don't think you realize, like, when it was over here, it felt big, but it wasn't very big, right? And the worship was great over there, but up here, it hits different. And the blessing that we have received and the amount of blessings that it took to get to this point is no small feat, and it's nothing shy of a miracle from the Lord. But how quickly we forget about those moments, right? How much we take for granted the things that He does for us in our lives, and we just kind of move on, right? And we're coming off a weekend of the high school and junior high retreat, which sounds like it was amazing. I wish I could have been there. But those highs that we get and that we experience with the Lord, and then we come off of it and we come back down, right? Why can't we stay up here? Why can't we stay up here with the Lord, worshiping and not forgetting and not taking for granted what He does for us each and every day? And that's something that I struggle with, as I'm sure a lot of us in here do. And as I was reading through Philippians, well, let me pull it up here. Sorry, I wasn't ready. It says, I pray that your love will overflow more and more, and that you will keep growing in knowledge and understanding. This is Philippians 1, verses 9 through 11. That you will keep growing in knowledge and understanding. For I want you to understand what really matters, so that you may live pure and blameless lives until the day of Christ's return. May you always be filled with the fruit of your salvation, the righteous character produced in your life by Christ Jesus. For this will bring much glory and praise to God. And the thing that hit me on there was that you will keep growing in your knowledge and understanding. So it's not that you learn something up here. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I'm so sorry. Could y'all hear anything I said? Should I start all over? Start over? Okay, so no, I'm just kidding. Thank you for telling me now. Lost my train there. So keep growing in knowledge and understanding. So it's not that you hold on to this one experience and you just kind of coast through on that experience, right? How many of you have a phone in here? I'm just kidding. I was trying to get you. All right, so pretty much a lot of us in here have phones, right? And every now and then you'll get a little red icon on your settings app, right, that tells you need to update, right? Because what happens after your phone has been running on that one software for a while? It what? It doesn't burn out, but it'll slow down. So your phone will get bugs, and it'll need to be fixed, and it'll need to be updated, right? And I think that's a lot in our faith walk, in our spiritual life, is we have to continually update. Otherwise, we're going to get bogged down, we're going to get slowed down, and we're just not going to be performing at the capacity that the Lord has designed us to perform at for Him, for His glory. So I think it's important to always remember, don't just live off those highs, right? Don't go from high to high and then coast through the valleys, in between, because the Lord wants us to be always ready for whatever He has called us into, whatever He has in store for us, no matter what it is. It's hard. I get it. There's lots of distractions. What are some distractions that y'all face? What's up, Elijah? Your hand's shot up. People talking. People talking is a good one because there's actually a couple around you that have been talking this whole time, right? And it is very distracting, isn't it, Dawson? It's very distracting when people are talking during assembly or during worship. That's a great one. What else? What you got, Joshua? Okay, yeah, same thing. Yeah, so see, people talking during worship or during assembly or during class is a big distraction, and it pulls us away. What else? Electronics. Electronics is a huge thing that distracts us and pulls us away. Anybody got one more? Isaac, go for it. Social media. Yeah. So you have to have electronics, social media. Okay, there you go, Milo. Not Milo. Felix. Drumming and tapping, yes. So all these things are distractions that take us away from, I don't need any more. Thank you, though. You can tell me later. I appreciate it. Just put a pin in it. All those things are things that distract us from receiving what the Lord has for us. And everywhere you turn, there's distractions. Everywhere you look, there's distractions. The enemy is trying to derail you and trying to take you off course, right? So don't let him. Stay in the Word. Stay engaged in a relationship with him. It is not a relationship is not something that you just say, hey, nice to meet you, and then just go about your life, right? No, a relationship, in order to build a relationship, a strong and solid relationship, an intimate relationship, it takes continual effort. It takes more than just sitting around or more than just skating by on your parents' work that they're doing in their lives, right? You have to make that faith your own. You have to make that relationship your own. So I just really want to encourage you as you're engaging up here in worship, go all out. Give everything you have to the Lord because He deserves it. He deserves it. We were here the first Wednesday in the new, and I believe Raina was leading the worship team up here on the stage, and it was amazing, and it hit hard. It hit me because the lyrics that they were singing were talking about, Lord, you are worthy. You are worthy of all of our praise. You are worthy of our everything. And I'm sitting in the back, and I remember thinking, why are we telling him he's worthy? Of course he knows he's worthy. Like, why are we telling him? Why do we have to sing that? Why do we have to lift that to him? And he smacked me upside the head and said, no, dummy, it's to remind you that I'm worthy. Amidst all the distractions, everything that we think is important in life, we lose sight of the one who is worthy, who we should be giving all of our attention, all of our focus to, and all of our love. So think about that as you're being led in worship up here. They do an amazing job every morning. Think about the words that you're lifting up to the Lord. Put your heart behind it. Don't just sit up here and sing it as if it's something else we have to do. It's something we get to do. Y'all, this is a privilege that y'all don't understand. A lot of y'all don't get how much of a privilege this is to be able to start school every morning in worship, engage with the Lord. My heart's desire is that each and every one of you would be able to meet the Lord right here in front of this stage every single day and start your day off with him, walking through the day, letting him guide your every step. I love you guys, and thank you for letting me come up here. I appreciate you. Oh, yeah, we'll pray.